I knew that if I stood up and spoke out against my abuser, that they would go to any extent that they possibly could to silence me, have me jailed, or possibly have me killed. I spoke up against my abuser, Brittany Dean, Brianna Dean, and William Dean, and they immediately went to a judge in Amherst, Virginia, and told the judge, first of all, that I live there, that I visit there regularly, and that I have family there, all of which are not true. I was living in Colorado at the time. They went up to a magistrate and said, we need a protective order against this guy. Now, you're only supposed to get protective orders when there's a threat of violence or violence has already occurred. Being that I was in Colorado and they were living in Virginia, there obviously was no violence, and there was no threat, no immediate threat of violence made. But still, they went forward and essentially lied to a magistrate and a judge and got an ex parte protective order to stop me from continuing to speak out. That was their only goal. Their only goal was the social media part, to stop me from continuing to speak about my abuse. I released 2 audio recordings. The first recording was between me, Brittany Dean, Brianna Dean, and a Pflugerville, Texas police officer. Brittany and I had just come home from San Antonio. When we got into her house, Brianna Dean immediately called the cops on me, saying she just didn't want me there. When the cops showed up, a female officer, when she showed up, she heard everyone's story. And through the entire ordeal, Brianna Dean is making up several lies, and Brittany Dean is standing right there saying, that's a lie, we haven't even been in town for the past 5 days, basically standing toe-to-toe against her sister in support of me, and saying to the officer that, officer, my twin sister is actually lying to you right now.
Brianna, lying to the cops is not good. You're gonna lose your bar license. Brianna, you can't lie to a cop just because.
My father's on the phone.
After that encounter, the officer took me and Brittany outside, and the officer warned us that it looks like Brianna Dean is making false accusations and that we may want to protect ourselves. At that time, Brittany said to the officer, there's something really wrong with her, or something goes deep with her. And that was the first time, although it wasn't the last time, that I would hear Brittany refer to Brianna like that.
She's something that is really, really deep.
Don't know the resolution,
Right.
but
Very
as far
sad
as we are concerned, if you're on the lease, you can have whatever guests you want here.
Very sad that my own twin would call the cops. Very, very sad.
You just might, you've heard what she said. You might want to.
He was helping me bring in my
I'm
bag.
terrified of this woman. I mean, she slammed her hand on the door 5 days ago. She's
So we
currently
left.
on
He's
drugs.
helped me carry my bag. We
I'm
let her have the
terrified.
house to herself for Christmas. He's helped me carry my bags, and she calls you guys. I can't believe it.
But she's making accusations, so it's something that you have to decide: is it a good idea for you to be here? Because then she's going to make maybe a false report or some other solution.